If you're running a successful business and outgrowing your rented premises, you might be thinking about buying a commercial property instead of renting next time. In my experience of working with business owners, and of course I am one myself, we do like to have control over where our money goes. So if you've got money in your pension fund, a more interesting way of using it might be for the scheme to buy a commercial property that can be rented back to your business. And if your pension scheme doesn't have enough money in it to buy the property outright, it can borrow up to 50% of the value of the fund. To invest in a commercial property, you will need a pension scheme that has rules which allow direct investment rather than just into funds. It can be a self-invested personal pension, known as a SIP, or a director's small self-administered scheme, known as a SAS. Once set up, using a pension fund in this way should be quite straightforward. Your pension fund owns the property and leases it back to your company, which pays an open market rent to your pension fund. So then, what are the disadvantages? Well, the main thing to remember is that this is a pension fund, and that means that you have to follow certain rules and regulations so that you keep all your tax reliefs. It's important to keep everything at arm's length and commercial. I find that some people find this really annoying, but it does make sense in the long run. Remember as well that you can't take any cash or income from your pension fund until you're 55, and that's increasing to 57 in 2028. So there are quite a few advantages of this, including the pension fund benefits from all the usual tax breaks, including tax relief on contributions, no tax on the rental income or capital gains tax on the property when it's sold. The rent the company pays as the tenant is classed as a business expense, so it reduces your corporation tax liability. The property, because it's a pension fund asset, is outside of your estate for inheritance tax purposes on death. And the property is ring-fenced, which means that in the unfortunate event that your business fails, it's protected from creditors. You don't have to sell the property if you don't want to, so your future retirement income could be funded from ongoing rent receipts. There you have it, a brief summary of using your pension fund to buy a commercial property. If you'd like more information, go to our website, cardans.co.uk, where you can get a copy of our unputdownable guide to buying commercial property with your pension fund. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and I'll see you next time.